signs you could have stayed. It's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through color glass, time rolls on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shape my smile.
Alright, today is Friday, what is that, March 4th, 2022. It is 1:12 p.m. Just took a shower, finished edit one of the videos that I did this morning. It's uploading. Oh, actually not uploading, it's rendering. But I just went on Twitter and I saw something about TMZ, and I just put it on my community board. And I thought, you know what, let me check it out. It's fresh right now. All right, so this is TMZ. Meghan Markle is being sued by her half-sister Samantha over the Oprah Winfrey interview. All right, I want to see what they're talking about. I'll come back to Twitter. Very rarely I click on it, but I'm curious about that. Okay, Meghan Markle's sued sister claims lies to Oprah. Others, her rags to royalty story is solely BS. Okay. Meghan Markle didn't have the crappy childhood she wants the public to believe, according to her half-sister, who is now dragging Meghan to court, suing over that famous Oprah Winfrey interview. Samantha Markle is suing Meghan for defamation, and she's especially pissed about some of the things she and Prince Harry told. How you gonna mention Harry into this? I mean, yes, Harry was part of the interview, but Harry has nothing to say about you. But anyway, let's continue. Okay, she's especially pissed about some of the things she and Prince Harry told Oprah about the Markle family. Based on what we know so far, the father said some stuff that revealed some things. And was it what country was that? Was that Australia? I'll put the clip here. The fake pictures to mess up the wedding and all of that, and they quickly took it down.
Right. So that may have been one of the things that upset her. And of course, the photographs were a setup. I was set up by a guy named Jeff Rayner and another guy named Dylan Howard, who was with American Media, I think. And the whole thing was a plan to actually mess up the wedding.
All right, and they stopped him, and next day they went to apology.
It was an unfiltered interview with Thomas Markle. In retrospect, maybe we should have put a filter on him.
Exactly. We don't have a dump button, do we?
No.
No. Maybe
we need one now, I think.
Yeah.
They apologized to the viewers of what Thomas Markle was saying. But anyway, let's continue. Samantha Markle is suing Meghan for defamation, and she's especially pissed about some of the things she and Prince Harry told Oprah about the Markle family. And the document, and the docs, obtained by TMZ, Samantha rips into Meghan for spinning a, quote, rag to royalty, okay, my goodness, narrative about herself, which she claimed is simply false. All right, are they playing that? Let's see here. Okay, Samantha claims Meghan, okay, let's see here.
Samantha Markle, your half-sister on your father's side, has written a supposedly tell-all book about you. What is your relationship with her?
I think it'd be very hard to tell all when you don't know me. And I mean, this is a very different situation than my dad, right? When you talk about betrayal, betrayal comes from someone that you have a relationship with.
Okay, that's a good point of bringing this up here, because she forgot what she said, and some of those other countries, whatever, who keep on calling her to talk almost every morning about Meghan.
Right. I don't feel comfortable talking about people that I really don't know, but I grew up as an only child, which everyone who grew up around me knows. And I wished I had siblings. I would have loved to have had siblings. That's why I'm so excited to be pregnant, so that Archie has someone. It was really interesting I mean, the last time I saw her must have been at least 18, 19 years ago.
Okay, she's estimating the time that she probably saw her half-sister. So pretty much she grew up with her mother. That's pretty much the sense that I'm getting here. Okay, so she haven't seen her for almost 16 or 17 years. So I sort of understand Meghan here. Okay.
And before that, 10 years before that.
Okay.
So you all weren't close? You didn't grow up together?
No.
She doesn't really know you?
No, she changed her last name back to Markle in, I think she was in her early 50s at that time, only when I started dating Harry. So I think that says enough.
Okay, Samantha claimed Meghan is trashing her. Oh, how did she trash her? And spreading outright lies in order to bolster the notion she's overcome leeching family members. For example, Sam point out she and Meghan share the same father. Okay, based on what I'm seeing, the way you guys went on national television, that says something. Okay, the same father and Thomas Markle, yet Meghan told Oprah she was the only child. Okay, the way, I mean, the distance, the time frame you guys grew up, I mean, I could understand this. She also claimed Meghan dropped another lie when she told Oprah she's last seen Samantha at least 18, 19 years ago, and before 10 years before that. Those aren't the only alleged disses. Samantha claims Meghan got it flat out wrong. Well, she was talking on top of her head. Maybe she got maybe a couple dates wrong. So, but let's continue. Wrong when she told Oprah Samantha only changed her surname to Markle after Meghan started dating Harry. Okay, a powerful first speech at Duchess, Sussex, everything you should afford. The opportunity to receive the education they want, but more importantly, the education they have the right to receive. And for women and girls development, country is vital. I think that's where she says she she did work study while, you know, to help subsidize for her tuition. All right, let's see here. Okay, I have it on my other channel.
Great privilege to be with all of you today. As a university graduate, I know the personal feeling of pride and excitement that comes with attending university. From the moment you receive your acceptance letter to the exams you spend countless late nights studying for, the lifelong friendships you make with your fellow alumni, to the moment that you receive your diploma. The journey of higher education.
Okay, I don't. You guys could check this. I don't wanna play this the entirely. This is probably somewhere on YouTube. You guys could go and check it. Okay, when girls are given the right tools to succeed, they can create incredible future not only for themselves but also for those around them. Duchess Sussex. Okay, in the suit, Samantha also claimed Meghan fabricated tales of growing up in a virtual poverty. Because Summers paid for her to attend elite and expensive private school and dance and acting classes, she claimed that also covered Meghan's tuition and living expenses when she went to Northwestern University. I mean, all this can be proven, all right, if she worked work studies and all of that. Something the Duchess told Oprah and Ellen DeGeneres, and she worked to pay for herself. Okay. As for Meghan's motive, Samantha claimed she alleged lies about her and their father were part of calculated effort so, quote, they could not interfere with or contradict the false narrative and fairy tale life story concocted by Meghan. That's end quote. Okay, Samantha says Meghan's harsh words have hurt sales of her autobiography. I think she did that on her own. Because with all of the lies that she went on, well, let me not say lies, all of the things she went on national television to trash her sister. Why? Preventing her from getting jabs and cause emotional and mental distress. Wow. That's something. Meghan's attorney, Michael Kump, tells us, quote, this baseless and absurd lawsuit is just continuation of a pattern of disturbing behavior. We will give it minimum attention necessary, which is all it deserves. But, wow, that's something. She's suing Meghan for, what is it, defamation? Okay, Samantha says Meghan's harsh words have hurt sale of her autobiography, prevented her from getting job, and cause emotional and mental distress. Wow, how much her things? What did she do to cause Meghan? Okay, Meghan's attorney, Michael Kump, says, okay, this baseless and absurd lawsuit is just a continuation. But the thing is that you cannot take it lightly. You cannot take it lightly. Okay, TMZ with ridiculous headline. Hey, TMZ, if you ever read Meghan Markle's blog, the TIG, which she wrote and the year before Harry, you know that Meghan gushed about her family, particularly Thomas, and she often described a childhood of frequently LA sushi restaurant with her parents, even post-divorce, and a lot of fancy opportunity. Random fancy opportunity doesn't mean she was raised in the lap of a luxury. She had a job when she was 13, verifiable fact. She did work study at the university, also verifiable fact. Yeah, all this could verify. As someone whose parents actually pay for my entire education, I never did any of that. Okay, I pay for my entire tuition, every single thing. Let's see here. Okay, also there is a difference between a job during university and work study. Work study is a program that goes to the financial aid office. It's assigned to students that have a unmet financial need, usually after all other aid is applied based on their FA. I never received any financial aid, so I do not know how the financial thing works. Application. Yes, you have to qualify for financial aid in order to qualify for a work study program. So the fact that Meghan was in a program proves that she received federal financial aid and her father did not cover 100% of her university costs, as he and Samantha claim. Yeah, all this is verifiable. Yep, she's right. I think my sister did that. I don't know exactly how this worked, but my sister was able to get financial aid and then she did some work study program. I think, I could ask her, but I think she did some work study because I didn't get the financial aid. We hope Meghan bankrupt her for all the lies she said in her interview about the Meghan she hasn't seen in over 17 years. Next story, please. All right, let's see here. Social media really lives in La La Land. The tabloid have all her family dirty linen. They all happily gave that information to smear Meghan. Now she's saying the tabloid are lying. Let's see this now. Okay. In a rare moment of honesty, Samantha Markle tweeted about the truth. I was able to get screenshot before she deleted the confession and replaced it by targeting Tyler Dooley. Okay, so she tweeted that, yes, I'm a family member on the French who has not seen Meghan since 2008. Oh, I'm telling you, the squad have receipt. My goodness. Wow. Since 2008 and really never had a Oh, so Meghan wasn't lying. That only just show. Wow. And really never had a relationship with her, but keeps lying at her being an embarrassment and sellout. Me, who wants shut the F up, has no relationship with my dad or any other person other than someone named Mark. Oh, I wish I need to, let me bookmark this so I could show on my community board. What? Okay, let's see, there's 2 comments under this. Okay, it is very interesting that TMZ pick a photo of Samantha to show her as the poor victim. Where is all those photos of her on TV and newspaper front pages when she was attacking Meghan on a daily basis? Okay, Harvey Levine hates Meghan. He will always find something negative to say about her or promote something negative about her. He never posts anything positive about her. From what I know, you know what? Let me keep my mouth shut. He has a thing for Harry. He's the one who owns those nude Vegas photos. Really? Of Harry that were taken a few years ago. What? That is something. Samantha is estranged from her entire family, including her children. Yeah, I've heard, I think her children or her daughter or something went on TV saying some stuff. What else is here? Meghan's lawyer has the right idea. If anyone needs to be sued for defamation, it's Samantha. She claimed she's unable to find work. That work? What work? Does she mean interviews and making money from trashing Meghan? There's the laugh. That book is only good for burning. Damn, COVID. Really? I was really hoping. Preventing her from getting job. And what job will that be? All this could be verifiable. When was the last time you worked? And we could verify all the money she probably made from, going on national TV. Oh, I'm not even gonna read that. Samantha wrote a book about resentment toward her 2-year-old sister because she threw blueberries on the floor. Oh my God, this will be a laugh out court. Hey, never take this stuff very lightly. Don't take this stuff very lightly. They should go full force. But I think Meghan is trying to play nice because I see one of the way is to countersuit. Okay, Samantha or whatever her name is cannot show her she was damaged in any way because she wasn't mentioned and was not the subject of the interview. With respect to growing up poor, she and Meghan didn't grow up in the same household attempting cash grab. Okay, I think there was a brief mention when Oprah asked about the tell-all book. If she didn't read the book, how would she know? Okay, not by a name, so no defamation. That's right. That's right. Okay, I think Meghan even declined. That's right. That's also that too. Declined talking about her by saying she can't talk about a person she doesn't know. That is true. Okay, I think I just played on that video. Yep, so I guess that's her issue then, not being mentioned. Okay, Samantha this. Okay, the case should be thrown out. Samantha was not even mentioned in the Oprah interview. Samantha is offended that Meghan referred to herself as an only child. If she grew up with her mother, oh my goodness, no one buys her book. I would like to know who actually, how did Meghan made me not buying her book? Because I'm a consumer. I knew she wrote a book. I didn't even bother looking the title for the book. So how did Meghan convince me not to buy the book? Does anybody have the answer for that? Oh my goodness. Let's see here. Scammy Sammy can't afford to sue anyone, so somebody must be paying her to do it. My guess is that the Daily Fail is behind this and are still smarting from being resoundly bidding in the copyright case. Could be. That could be that. Okay, attention seeking. If Meghan counter sue her for all of the stuff she had done, wow. Meghan didn't even say anything. How long ago the interview happened? Okay, Oprah interview air March 7, 2021. Today is March 3rd. Wow, almost to a year. 2022. That's 361 days. When the statute of limitation on filing civil suit, did she call woodwork because Meghan's appearance at the NAACP Image Award? Did Meghan say her name? Oh my goodness. Look like Samantha rent is due. She ain't getting a dime out of Meghan. Samantha and the rest of them can eat wax. Okay, Samantha Markle. Oh, is that the paper? This is what happened when I when I read the comments. All right, I'm gonna go into that. Samantha Markle is on the Fixated Threat Assessment Center of person exhibiting sign of obsession with members of the royal family. Her book was touted as revealing new info on the Duchess, but it didn't. So British media lost interest in using her as a weapon against Meghan. Okay, what is that? I'll say this. I thought we go again. Look at the docs. It's a lot. If true, it's even more crazy since these claims have been in books and media interview. Let's see this. Okay, shoot, this is small. Upon Meghan dating Harry, Samantha changed her last name back to Markle. This is false. Samantha's surname from birth is Markle, and Markle was always her maiden name. Samantha has been married twice and went by Samantha Grant and Samantha Rasmussen while married, but she never stopped using her maiden name, Markle. This is an effort by Meghan to discredit Samantha by falsely stating that Samantha changed her name to cash in on Meghan's name once she started dating Prince Harry. Okay, Samantha began, quote, career creating stories to sell to the press. This is false. Samantha never create. Okay, what is that? Samantha began career creating stories to sell to press. That's end quote. This is false. Samantha never, quote, create, end quote, any sort story to sell to press. In fact, the media has contacted and harassed Samantha. Oh, God. Then she flew to the UK trying to get into the palace. Okay, on a constant basis, she agreed to be interviewed in order to defend herself from the false stories regularly published in print and television media, including those disseminated by the defendant. What? Wow, this is the power of staying quiet. Good on Meghan for not responding to some of this stuff. Samantha had, quote, lost custody of all 3 of her children. That's end quote. This is false. Did Meghan mention anything about that? I don't know. So I'm reading this. This is false. Samantha never lost custody of any of her children. Well, her children went on TV to say some stuff about that. This is Meghan trying to destroy Samantha. Where did Meghan say anything about that? Credibility and reputation, because a mother must be doing something very wrong to lose custody of her children. I mean, her children are alive. Then let's see here. Let's look. All right, let's go on Google. Now I'm curious. This is the thing. No. Let's see. Okay, 3 hours ago, they're talking about it. Meghan Markle's sister, why Samantha Markle lost. That's not Meghan's here. There's this here. Okay. Meghan Markle's sister. Okay. Why Samantha lost custody of her daughter, Noel. We got the receipt. So that's not Meghan is talking about that. I never heard Meghan speak anything about her half-sister's children and custody, unless maybe I missed something. But look what I found though, while I was searching for some stuff about that. Look what I found. How did they know she was gonna sue in 2021? Her children. I'm not gonna play this so I don't get flagged. But you guys could search it. But anyway, where was I? Okay, as one reporter noted, this is Meghan's attempt to slut shame Samantha and further destroy her credibility and reputation. What? And the name is this. There's more down here. Samantha tried. Okay, this is, and they zoom in. Okay, Samantha was not invited to Meghan's first wedding. Okay, let's start from this. Meghan had crossed paths with Samantha only twice since growing up. That's on page 173. What the hell? Is that a book or is it the court filing? As set forth above, this statement is completely false. There is only one picture of Samantha and Meghan. Quote, if there were more, Samantha would have sold them. Oh shit. Page 173 to 74. This is completely false. There are many pictures of Samantha and Meghan. I'm not sure where this thing is. Okay. document, it filed yesterday. Okay, page 12 of 15. Okay, there's this. See, Samantha reached out to the Sun with her story about how snagging a royal had been Meghan's lifelong ambition. Page 174. This is false. Samantha never contacted the Sun. You know, let me zip my mouth here because these people are looking to sue. Samantha was paid handsomely, but is that Meghan who said this stuff? That she's putting it under Meghan? This is false. Okay. Samantha was not invited to Meghan's first wedding, page 176. This is false. Samantha was invited, but the wedding was in Jamaica. Samantha was confined to a wheelchair due to multiple sclerosis. She had a young daughter, and she was in school at that time. For this reason, Samantha was unable to attend the wedding in Jamaica. All right. Is this things that Meghan said? I'm not aware of some of this stuff. Meghan asked her father to intervene with Samantha. Page 177. This is false. Meghan never requests such intervention with Samantha. No such conversation ever occurred. Okay. Why is this in the court document? Did Meghan say all of this? Samantha's father told her, quote, "What you're doing is hurting your sister." Page 177. This is false. No such conversation occurred between Samantha and her father. Where are these conversations coming from? Okay, this is too small. I can't really see it. Defendant orchestrated the campaign to defame and destroy her sister and her father's reputation and credibility in order to preserve and promote the false right to royalty narrative defendant had fabricated about her life to the royal family and the worldwide media. For example, oh, thank God Meghan kept her mouth shut until the Oprah interview. For example, in a very public letter to House Speaker Nancy Pelosi and appearance on television programs such as the Oprah interview, Ellen Meghan falsely claimed that she essentially raised herself from virtual poverty. Okay, she was forced from the age of 13 to work in a series of low-paying jobs to make ends meet. All this is verifiable. She, from what I understand, there was an ice cream shop she used to work in, and when she mentioned it, a lot of people went back to the ice cream shop. The ice cream shop was making a lot of money. She worked to pay for Northwestern College education. Okay, I'm really trying to make those words here. She drove an old car with malfunctioning doors and had to enter and exit via the trunk. This is Meghan's experience. What are you trying to say here? Oh my God. She had no sibling and virtually no contact with her family. Okay, one of the screenshot somebody put a few minutes ago. All right, so Meghan is right. That's just confirmed. Meghan was right. Okay, F, her family could only afford the $4.99 salad bar at Sizzler. G, her father refused to attend her wedding. And importantly, did the father went to the wedding? I didn't see her father to the wedding. We got text messages. All this could be proven. We got text messages where they're trying to say, please don't talk to the media. Don't do this. You're doing this and all of that. And then from the televised wedding, the father did not show up. But which wedding is she talking about, though? People are not blind. Okay. Plaintiff published autobiography. Okay. Her father refused to attend her wedding, and importantly, the plaintiff published autobiography was nothing more than a book of lies, herein referred to as defendant fairy tale life story. See Pelosi letter and news article. Okay, and truth, defendant father Thomas Markle was a highly successful television lighting director. Meghan have said that for 45 years on various hit television shows, including General Hospital, Married with Children, and Facts of Life. Mr. Markle was recognized with 2 Emmy Awards and 13 Emmy nominations for excellence in lighting design. Mr. Markle income placed him in the top. Okay, 10% of annual household income. There was a video, I think, that circulated. Some of you might see it on Twitter. Not Twitter, on on YouTube, where Meghan was driving with her friend, trying to, I think we're gonna go to Meghan's dad. There was some conversation that was going on in there where Meghan was saying, you know, in terms of relationship with her father, there wasn't that much relationship going on. Okay. 10% of annual household income. Defendant was not forced at the age of 13 to work in low-paying job to make ends meet. Defendant attended elite and expensive private school and dance. And I mean, you have to know certain things to be able, well, all this could be verified. That's all I'm saying. Okay, Mr. Markle also paid for all of defendant college. This is where the problem might be here. This might be a huge problem here. Mr. Markle also paid for all of defendant's college education at Northwestern, including tuition, rent, and living expenses. Wow. And even took out loans to cover the considerable costs. After defendant graduate college, Mr. Markle's paid for defendant's apartment and other expenses until she could afford to take care of herself. Mr. Markle arranged for defendant to get a speaking part on the ABC. Is it speaking part? An ABC head show, General Hospital, so defendant could get an Actors Guild Union card that enabled her to audition for television shows. Defendant drove a perfectly operated Ford. I mean, wow. So she's pretty much everything that Meghan says. She's saying all of these are lies. Okay, Ford Explorer with functioning door. Defendant had 2 siblings, the plaintiff and her brother, and defendant had frequent and regular contact with her sister Samantha throughout her childhood. That's different here. Once they grew up, that thing sort of is apart now. And then once you start bashing her national television, she probably, there's some people I literally cut out of my life. I'm like, you being an ass, I cut you off. So I could understand Meghan. You can force her to tell me you will be... But anyway, let's continue. It's almost done. Defendant had 2 siblings, the plaintiff and her brother, and defendant had frequent and regular contact with her sister Samantha throughout her childhood. Mr. Markle regularly took defendant to the... Okay, that's all. Oh, I'm surprised I was able to read that small thing. Okay, that's interesting. Let's see here. But Samantha tweeted this in 2018 that she, Samantha, quote, never had a relationship with Meghan and later deleted it. I wonder why. Wow. That's the thing. I'm going to bookmark this again. People are retweeting this. Yes, I'm a family member on the fringe who has not seen Meghan since 2008 and really never had a relationship with her, but keeps lying at her being an embarrassment and sell out. Me, who won't shut the F up. Okay, she's even called out herself. Had no relationship with my dad. There it is. Or any other person other than someone named Mark. Wow, who is Mark? Let's see some of the comment on the OMG. That's clearly fake though. Doesn't even make sense. Okay, I don't know. Laughing my ass off. Now it's fake. Okay, hope you guys hyping her up on internet crowd fund and her when she loses, because she will. Okay, it's obvious the sarcasm. I missed the sarcasm then, but okay. Like she is literally just saying, quote, if someone said Samantha Markle, end quote, I knew they were talking to me. I didn't get confused because no shit. Okay, I think she's saying she was going by Markle even before Meghan met Harry, but Meghan said otherwise. Most of the things Meghan said in email for, what is it, Future, that letter to Senate interview, docs breakdown too long, not sure all individually liable, but all together, who knows? She have to prove. That's right, she will have to prove. Okay, based on the first claim, how do you go by a name but not stop using another? In the UK, Indeed poll is an agreement to give up your former name and be known as your new name. Is that not what Okay, is that not what it is in the US? Okay, you have an option to keep your maiden name as part of your maiden name. Many do it, I didn't. Is that what you're asking? All right, so this is what's going on here. Meghan Markle half-sister Samantha placed on police fixated person list. What? People coming out with screenshot. What is this now? Sunday, 30 December 2018. Meghan Markle half-sister wanted to be on the guest list of the royal wedding of the year, but her constant public outbursts have instead landed her on a police fixated persons list. Oh my God. What is that? Samantha Markle and her little lawsuit. Okay, don't mind me. I'm just fishing for attention. Okay, sponsored by the Daily Fair. There's a possibility. Well, she's running low on attention and money from using her half-sister, nobody from TV show in the UK, inviting her to talk. Twitter suspended most of her multiple Twitter accounts. Oh, really? So she's desperate, but thanks CMZ for giving her space. She's not collecting checks from those British morning shows where she's trashed Meghan. So as last minute Hail Mary, she's pulling this crap, karma, do your thing. Okay, that shit was last year. Okay, exactly 361 days ago. Okay, said, I don't even think the sister was mentioned in the interview. It did, but she didn't want to talk about it. I think she was asked, and Meghan said she was uncomfortable talking about someone she doesn't really know, considering how little she interacted with her as a child and as an adult. Meghan's statement is true. Okay, let's see this. Let's see that. What? Okay, even so, it's hard to defame a heaping pile like her. It's the first time in my life I've seen someone in a wheelchair and had no sympathy for them. Oh my goodness, what is it? What's that? Former what is it? The one who was suing the New York Times, that former Alaska governor, who was suing New York Times. She lost her case. Okay, I can't remember her name right now. Palin, that's it. Palin, how do you spell her name? Palin, Sarah. Now I remember. Okay, Sarah Palin libel claim against the Times is rejected. Okay. I see almost the same thing here. A jury rejected Sarah Palin libel suit against the New York Times on Tuesday, a day after the judge said he will dismiss the case if it had gone to court. But anyway, I see the same thing that's gonna happen here, because if that's the case, Meghan should countersue her, because for all of the stuff that we heard when Meghan was in the UK. But anyway, let's do a prayer. All right, is there a prayer for here? What is it? What will we say here? Prayer for, there's something, how do you say someone to leave you alone? Okay, prayer for, I don't know, I don't know, I can't think of the word right now. Let's see, is there a small prayer on the side? Okay, attention, prayer for enemies to leave me alone. Oh my God, I'm laughing because I can't think of anything specifically, but that's what was going in my head. But there was something. Let's look. We have to do a prayer on that. Let's see, what's this one here? Lord God, I pray for your protection as I begin this day. You are my hiding place, and under your wings, I can always find refuge. Protect me from trouble wherever I go, and keep evil far away from me. No matter where I am, I will look to you as my protector, the one who fights for me every day. Your love and faithfulness, along with your goodness and mercy, surround me daily, so I will not fear whatever might come against me. My trust is in you, God, and I give thanks to you for your love and protection. In Jesus' name, amen. Let's do that pink one here, okay, for good measure. Okay, God, you have heard the lies that you know who it is, has been speaking and spreading. You've seen the damage that they've caused. As frustrated as I am about the damage, my biggest concern is how these lies are impacting the person speaking them. I know you love them. I know lies grieve you. I ask that you will bring truth the forefront of this conversation, and that those speaking lies will no longer feel content in them. Teach them to value truth and guard their mouth from deceit. Sow seeds of righteousness in them. In Jesus' name, amen. I think this is perfect. I think this is perfect. All right, please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link in the description. And those who have donated, thank you. I think this is perfect.